Aye, shepherd's pie. Greetings from the Philippines. Welcome back to the channel, or if it's your first time, welcome. Right, I'm at my favourite vlogging spot in Dumaguete. I'm on the boulevard because it's quiet here, and where better place to talk about Dumaguete? It's a controversial subject, Dumaguete, I tell you. Some people love it, they think it's heaven on earth. Other people think it's a shithole. And to be honest with you, when I first got here, I was in the latter camp. I was not impressed. But my thoughts have changed. I ain't going to say it's great here or use any superlatives like that, because it's not. But it is what it is. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around, we're going to have a little walk up the boulevard so you can see what's going on. And then I'm going to find somewhere comfortable. I'm going to have a sit down because I've made some notes, and I'm going to bestow the positives of Dumaguete, because it has got some good points. It really has, fellas. Not great points. I'm going to be honest about this. I'm going to give it to you from the perspective of the people that love it, the ones that I've met who think it's great, why I might think it might be great for you if you're a certain type of person, but equally why you might dislike it, and why my views have changed. So if you're interested in Dumaguete, this video might just be your bag. They're obviously setting up for an event tonight, I would imagine, or tomorrow. They do a lot of events along here on the boardwalk. They really do. A lot of concerts and things. Now that could be a dance competition. They do a lot of dance offs here. They're into their dancing. I haven't been down here too many times at night, but some of the girls I've met, you know, from the surrounding villages like Valencia and Becong and places like that, they love it. They come down here at the weekend. They think it's really hot stuff. And this part is quite beautiful, to be honest with you. The boulevard is a nice spot. Shame there's no beach here, but I mean, this is what Dumaguete is famous for, really. And that was the trouble, you see. When I first got here, I went to all the famous haunts, the old Why Not and Casablanca and all the places that got the good reviews. And the Octagon Bar and what's the Octagon? No, Bogarts and that. And I was not impressed. I was not impressed at all. Thought there's no beach here. Don't like the nightlife. Nightlife in Dumaguete is not great. But then the second time I come here, because that was the first month I was here, when I come back here from Sikio, I thought I'd give it another go, because I've got an apartment, you see, and I haven't given it up yet in Sukulan. And there's more to the boardwalk than that meets the eye, because it ain't just this bit where I am now. You go a couple of kilometres up the road, you've got some good clubs. You've got a place called North Point, which is like a food court, but it's a special food court. They've got such good food there, so many varieties, and they got live entertainment, and it gets busy at night. And next to that, you got the Tiki Bar, which I like going to. I'm a bit old for it, but it's better than the old Why Not for me. And the beauty of it is, if you go there, they give you the old stamp and you get a free drink. If you go to Why Not, they'll give you a stamp and you get a free drink. And if your arm's stamped, you can come in and out. So what I tend to do is I'll have a couple of drinks in Why Not. I'll jump in the old tripe for like 50 pesos. I think well, you can get it cheap in the Filipinos, 20, but they tend to charge me 50. I can't be bothered haggling when I've had a drink. And then you can head up to the Tiki Bar, have a couple of drinks in there, go back down to Why Not if you want. I tend to switch around. I do like these old stamps where you can just go in and out all night. Down here, it's all food courts and things. At night it gets really busy. Not much point going over there now, because it's all shut up, don't really start doing all the street food and that until the night time. So anyway, this is the boulevard during the day. It's a real problem coming down here at night and making videos. It's a real problem everywhere in Dumaguete because they got bloody music. There's like music pumping out everywhere. So unless I did it with no sounds, you know, and then covered it over with music and did a narration, I don't know. All I'm saying to you is this place is, it's all right at night. Might be your thing, but it is a problem filming down here. Right, so I'm going to stop the old recording in a minute. I'm going to nip over somewhere. I'm going to find a little point to sit down, order a beer or some food, and I will return with the positives of Dumaguete. See you soon. Well, surprise, surprise, things haven't turned out quite as I anticipated. Couldn't find anywhere to sit down. People keep saying in the comments, find somewhere quieter. It's impossible. There's either music in every place you go to, or there is just traffic from the road, which is so loud. So anyway, I'm going to do things a bit differently. I'm going to spin the old camera around, because I found this is where they have these old food stalls at night and where a lot of the action is. But I can't come down here at night because of the music, so there isn't any music now, touch wood. So I'll give you a little show what the boulevard is like at night, and I will try and remember the points about Dumaguete I was going to make before when I sat down. I had a bit of paper to read off, but I can't do that and film at the same time. So we'll try and do it this way. A lot of street food down here. It is great come down here at night. So what is great about Dumaguete? Well, if you are of a certain mindset and a certain age, I mean, these aren't the things that are great to me, but these are the things where I suspect a lot of the old expats are happy here. The cost of living. I mean, Dumaguete is cheap. It's, I mean, I've not done much travelling in the Philippines, but I've met a lot of people here who have travelled and they say it's cheaper. Now, I've been to Manila and I've been to Siquijor, and it's a lot cheaper. It's a lot more expensive there, a lot more expensive in Manila, and it is more expensive in Siquijor. So certainly in terms of cost of living, Dumaguete is good value for money. Very good value for money. And that must be one of the main incentives of people to live here. The next is the healthcare. They've got a few hospitals here and some good ones. So if you are of a certain age and you've got health problems and you're on a limited budget and you want a quiet life, then I can see why Dumaguete is the place for you. I'm not saying it's the place for me. I'm saying I can see why it might be the place for you. Because I'm sure the healthcare is better in Cebu and in Manila, but I'm sure the cost of living is a lot more as well. So I think they're two of the main selling factors, is the old cost of living, and they do love a brass band over there. They love bands and dancing. I've seen a lot of that. And the healthcare. The next thing's the city itself. It's got quite a few shopping malls. Robinson's the biggest, but it's got City Mall. I think it's got 4 malls. And I know I'm spending time with a lot of our American brothers. The old fast food and the shopping malls is it's a big thing to them. You know, they like the coffee shops and they like the malls and they like to do. They seem to like to recreate their Western life as best they can in a. They're going to start playing music now, aren't they, over there? I'm sure they are. But hopefully not. So, you know, that's another selling factor. If that's what you're in for. I mean, if that's what you want, you know, that's it. Now, I've written down 5 points. I'm on 3, and I think I've forgotten some of the others. What have we done? We've done cost of living. We've done the old healthcare. And we've done the shopping malls. The other great thing is the surrounding areas. You know, Dumaguete might not be for you in terms of living in the city. It's certainly not. I'm gonna have to speed up a bit because that music started cracking out. But hopefully, I'll be gone before that makes an impact. Hello. Yeah, the surrounding areas are quite nice. You've got Bacong, you've got Darwin, you've got Valencia. Hello. Welcome. So yeah, that's the selling factor. You can literally live, I don't know, 5 kilometres outside of Dumaguete, and you've got nice beaches. You've got reasonable accommodation. You know, that's good. And the infrastructure's good here. You know, surprisingly good. You know, I was led to believe that, you know, they have a lot of power cuts, and I think my camera's going to switch off in a minute. You get a lot of power cuts and stuff like that, which can cause, you know, real problems. But not here. I've been here second month now, and there's not been one single power cut. When I was in Sikio, and don't get me wrong, I love Sikio, there were a lot of power cuts there. That looks nice, that kebab, doesn't it? You know, once or twice a week. So Dumaguete has got a lot of selling points to it. It's got a lot of Western style bars, you know, just for Westerns that the Filipinos don't really go to, apart from the wires and things. But that's not for me. But it seems to be for a lot of Americans. And a lot of the older expats here, they want, you know, they want to recreate their Western lives as cheaply as possible. And, you know, up to them, if that's what they want. I mean, they're bringing money into the economy. I'm not going to criticise them. It's not for me. But, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, Dumaguete, it's better than I thought it was. I might have mentioned this early on in the video. I don't know. But I did. I think I found there's more nightlife here than I thought there was. So those are the selling points. I probably missed off one or two. But having said that, Dumaguete is not for me. But I am going to stay here. Why? I'm going to stay here because, well, I'm not staying here. I'm going to go back to Sikio. But my plan originally, if you've watched some of my videos, was to live in Sikio permanently. Was to give up my flat in Sibilan, which is about 5 kilometres outside Dumaguete. I think we've come to the end here, fellas. I'm going to turn around and start walking back. But as I say, I think the old camera's going to overheat quite shortly. But I can't take Sikio. It's a tourist place. I can go there for a month and I can really enjoy myself, and I mean really enjoy myself. But if I stay any longer, I'm going to turn into a raging alcoholic if I haven't already, and it's going to kill me. And the dating in Sikio is difficult. It's hard work, mate. It's much easier, the old Tinder dates and meeting people in the Dumaguete. So my plan is this. I'm going to go back to Sikio next week because I've got a place booked there. But I'm keeping my flat in Sibilan. And I'm going to do a month on, month off. A month in Sikio enjoying myself. A month in Dumaguete, just embracing the fact there's no night, you know, just quiet, go out 2 or 3 times a week. I mean, when I first got here, that's what I didn't like about the place. The nightlife's terrible. I was getting so bored. But now, that's what I need. So that's my plan. Month in Sikio, month back here. While I'm here, might go up to Cebu, do a bit of travelling. Might go to another island at the end of the month instead of Sikio. But I'm going to use Dumaguete as a cheap cool down spot and spend a few months of the year here. Not because I love the place. I don't. If it was a question of living in Sikio, that's Dumaguete for the rest of my life. No chance, no chance. But month on, month off, as I say, I can come back here, get the budget down, a few nights off the alcohol, go on a few dates. You know, I think that's going to work for me. I mean, I'm going to try it anyway. You know, see how that goes for a few months. And if I find somewhere like an island I really love, I mean, I love Sikio, don't get me wrong, but Sikio, say, even if you get past the fact like I can steady down on the drink and not go out all the time, because there, going out every night till 3, 4 in the morning and enjoying myself. But it's not good for the old health. And There's nothing in the shops and that there. You know, I'm not a shopping mall person, but I can come back here and I can do the shopping, and you can't get anything in city unless you order at the Zada. Anyway, I'm going to go now because I think the old camera's going to overheat shortly. I'm just happy it hasn't done already. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. I know it's a bit of a mishmash today, but it always is. Walking's that bloody music. Forgot what I was doing there. I know it's a bit of a mishmash today, but you know, if you want well edited, well shot content, don't come to my channel. Yeah, I'm going to sign off now. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did subscribe to the channel, please. I want to get 1,000 subscribers so I can start live streaming. I can't live stream until I get 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, if you're feeling generous, subscribe, even if you thought the video was shit. And I'm going to sign off now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, press the like button. All the best. Stay lucky.